Are you confused by the guitar fretboard? Well, you're not alone. For many guitarists, even those who've been playing for years, the guitar fretboard can be something of a mystery. The trouble is that learning guitar fretboard theory can be boring, so many guitarists don't bother hiding their lack of knowledge behind flashy techniques and effects. But a good knowledge of the guitar fretboard and a comprehensive understanding of scales, arpeggios, chords and modes is essential if you want to become a truly great guitarist who can come up with creative melodies and chord patterns at the drop of a hat. So how can you go about learning this important guitar fretboard theory without hours of dull book learning and repetitive scale practice? Well, I think I may have the answer. Guitar Notes Master is a revolutionary application designed to teach guitar fretboard theory from the ground up in an entertaining way. If you've ever struggled with learning music theory on the guitar, then Guitar Notes Master could be the software that you've been looking for. The Guitar Notes Master features extensive interactive lessons starting from the basics of learning the open strings, finding root shapes and naming notes, going through learning scales, arpeggios and modes, right up to advanced topics such as whole tone and diminished scales. It features literally thousands of practice questions that are answered using a virtual fretboard so that you can reinforce the knowledge in the lessons with short regular practice sessions. And the virtual fretboard means that you can practice even without your guitar. You can also generate printable custom guitar exercise sheets so that once you've got the patterns in your head, you can also get them under your fingers. Okay, I'd like to give you a quick demonstration of the Guitar Notes Master application. We'll start in the Lessons tab where the educational material of the application is presented. On the left hand side we have a lessons list, so you can see all of the lessons that come with the application, right from the basics of open strings and root shapes up to advanced topics such as the Phrygian dominant mode and whole tone and diminished scales, covering scales, chords, arpeggios, modes and everything else in between. On the right hand side we have the lesson viewer. This is where the lesson text is displayed, and you can zoom it in and out to your liking and use the next and back buttons here to navigate through the lesson. At the bottom is a virtual fretboard which is used for showing the examples illustrating the text and also for answering questions as you progress through the lesson. For example, here we're being asked to enter the major sevenths to the pattern. So if we do that, we're shown that this is the correct answer. Of course, you might get stuck on a question, and you can use the Show Answer button to show you the correct answer. When you're viewing the answers, you can use this button to change the display mode, so you can show either the notes or, if appropriate, the intervals. You can also use this button to play it back through a MIDI. Okay, let's move on to the Practice tab. This is where the principle of repetition comes into play in order to really cement the understanding you gained in the lessons. Whenever you complete most of the lessons in the Lessons tab, the application will automatically add practice exercises to this screen. When you come into the practice screen, it will select one of the exercises that are on your list at random and give you a question on that exercise. It will give you a number of questions on this exercise and then switch to another random one. So this way you can easily just start up the application, do some exercises and whatever you're currently practicing in a 5-minute break, and then get on with something else without needing your guitar or anything else to do your practice. So again, this works very similar to the Lessons tab, but it simply just asks you a question and you can enter the answers here, and again use the Show Answer to help you find the answer. At any point, if you get stuck and you're not sure of the principles, you can click this button to jump back to the lesson screen with the appropriate lesson for that question.